the start of this, I haven't been trying to make original beats for this, so I'm just using other people's instrumentals. Like for now, it's the first song that I recorded. And yeah, it's a long story, but like I wasn't gonna do this, but I keep seeing messages everywhere. It's like the universe is telling me to do it. Like so, it's like I can't. It's like I can't avoid it. It's like I can either just do nothing like about it and just like let it all fade away, or I can just like put this out there and hope it best. Like I didn't get time to perfect like what was like the song, because I basically rushed the fella into doing it. Like I've done it like 20 minutes long, like 5 hours, 6 hours or something, and he didn't even want to release it, but like I'm gonna do it anyway. But I didn't even like when I started doing this, like it was like last year, and I only started doing it because like broke up my girlfriend, like lost everything, just like felt like I had nothing to live for, and like just done acid, like I listened to Eminem's album and like got just like surrounded myself with a higher power or something, and next while like just start some actually happened. Like I have a story that I'm gonna attach in the video, and you can read that if you want, or if you don't want to, you can just listen to it along. But yeah, the Underachievers are playing on 24th November, and like I put out there like hopefully I'm gonna try do better after releases and like make it actual music. But I'm just releasing it now so that hopefully they'll be able to host it, and I might be able to somehow get the people somehow. I think like you know something about what I'm going through, and I think that'll be able to help me. Like yeah, like I didn't want to like release. I didn't want to do it because I don't feel like I'm like a good enough role model for people. Like at the moment, like so what I'm gonna do is like right now, like trackers, like something happened, I did something terrible, like just everything wrong. I read all the mistakes you could ever make, like, and like now my trackers, like everything's just shut down, like the range, like I don't feel that really, like it's just all stuck down here, like I'm gonna document the progress and how my lyrics change and like how my flow develops as I like reactivate like my trackers. So it's kind of like it's like you can see like a visual improvement and like how spirituality affects people's minds and like people's like perspective on life in general.
I don't want you to go. I was too hard for me. Gotta let you know. It's been on my mind. I just gotta make you see what you need is me.
The rap game was hijacked back in the day around the time when the rise of NWA. Topics with politics, unity and freedom, the popping locks and spoken bottom, fucking bitches to mislead us. They change the narrative of Adobe comics to manipulate a conscious state. So I'm mixing with intelligence a bit of elegance because it's obvious the shit fucking anonymous. They're trying to reduce the populace and switch the dynamics of its occupants. The desire for dominance and opulence, where it's straight by the apocalypse so they can pay to populate the prison industrial complex. It's eugenics, they want us locked in place while postulate states they propagate these fakes. So those who want to fake and copulate and operate this place in epigenetics makes us propagate this archetype of fate throughout the entire population of the human race. But it's mostly concentrated in areas that black people occupy. But it's popular spreads like a disease, leaving Wallacey and locking laces overseas. You begin to congregate and operate in gangster ways. Even Nostradamus will bring us to get this prophecy. I honestly consecrate myself to stage march of fate. And I know it kinda shows us what the people wanna see, but prisons really are the ones I'm mainly by gangster rep CDs. Most prison systems don't actually allow be trees, so foresee this to be the reason for all the rappers who agree to become a false prophet and poison the minds of his brothers just to get a fatter punk instead of setting people free. Timothy Leary had a fucking wicked theory that he clearly believed in daily, that he tried to implement in prisons and nearly succeeded, but his plans were repeated because apparently they don't need it. Results were flawed, but the halo effect depleted. Wasn't a conquer prison experiment repeated, cause your fucking commodity swore more with attempt to treat it. That it was a submission of his sovereignty to be exceeded during the transition. You want to just admit the battle has been conceded, so you come out in a terrible condition. They can't risk the chance of criminal emission from the embers born in the fiery heart of an organised monster of a coalition. Added to fear that the members will galvanise and march in opposition when they realise that it's traumatised the propaganda and lies. Thought exactly what's been missing, they want to fragmentise us, then they tranquilise us, forget what it was that we had at the beginning. Keep us trapped in spiritual bondage cause we keep on blindly sinning in this life. There ain't nobody out there willing to listen, that's the only reason why we're not fucking winning. I know there won't be changes if we stand up and take action. Then I realised being courageous, attractive and contagious. Responded to my natural reaction, flowing planet so outrageous to belong to satisfaction. You think I wasn't sane for just a dangerously serious. I was taking this just to get them traction. I just want to win a bit like this, just with a twist. I'm gonna make a music video to help you get the gist and explain the scenario. To run my bank and burn the money while I get it all on video, uploaded before they get to me. Blatantly facing the definite penalty. It's elementary, gets into the penitentiary with 500 types of LSD. Live among the serpent, turn meanies into churches, permeate them with my energy. We're out of brain circuit, showing them the light with their murder respect to me. It's most revolutionary planet the entire century. After that, who could possibly upset to me is peremptory. Lament the more we get to me, and let's touch my true identity. You're paranoid about the likelihood of treachery and fail to live up to my destiny. What? Don't you sit and try to question me. I'm suffering from psychotic depression seekers. When I was a temptation, there was nobody fucking there to see the best of me. Fuck discretion, I'm trying to make an impressive plea. That's what I'm obsessively trying to reach aggression and empathy. But I'm empty, there's a gaping hole aside from my digression. Seeing you and you, the people are the only ones that hold the key to lift the oppression, set me free. Listen to guarantee my success and help me be a transcendental reality escape. Save me with an intercession, cause I'm most a celestial entity. Will absorb me in my confession and I need an endless ecstasy. The few my drops are walking impressively, leave my legacy in their memory elegantly. But from the start I was meant to be. Check my cheese, running low on gasoline, and the pump that holds a remedy with the shit that makes the grass green. It's the man with the eye and the sky like deep inside, and you can cleverly unlock the door into the dream. If you can stick to both sides of the seam and find the silver line, and you be effective and can clean like a razor tab, balance of power combined with the van time. I give it the fuck I mean. Can't believe that I almost stopped rhyming. Can you stop me from waking up this nightmare? Cause I fear if I do, then I might just stop climbing. So I can't stop now, won't look down top. I don't think I could even see the ground. I'm like a precipitate cloud. When I run down I make a sound that could manipulate the crowd. Well I flip the shit around so I can insinuate a lot. But I've been feeling deep inside to be appreciative and proud. Use your initiative and trust your intuition when in doubt. Your decisions, this used to be my mission, but I feel like something's missing in my soul. I felt the fire, my vision, vision, self-control, the love and the ambition. Until I let go of the flow and made a fucking terrible decision. Lost touch with the ethereal, transmission got affected with materialism. Got blinded by separation, the vision of suffer disintegration. This singularity, diminish part the whole relation. Internally implode, ascended through the seed of my soul. Transcendental elevation, bitch. Don't test my patience, I'm an next psychiatric patient, bitch. But I still have an itch of lava, just a toy tend to the mental health section of the medical establishment. Cause I have a difference of opinion with the management. Mediums to fucking with Kalkin and immaculate and masculine. Spectacular with the ability to fascinate like masculine. So try to emasculate me like estrogen, so I'm trying to exacerbate. See, I'll show you fucking crazy. My life is like extra dimensional reality TV. You're never gonna be me, you don't understand how the fuck you can see me. But you wouldn't believe me if I told you anyway. You're gonna have to see this for yourself. Let my words guide and mold you. But oh my God's eye view, then I can laugh and say, ha motherfuckers, I told you.
Decisions about my life, but I don't mind if they're wrong or right. You make me feel alive. You stay with me the whole night. I start to fly.
They put me in a mental institution to stop me from spreading nonsense. I met the pollution, try to assist me in my restitution. Maybe back to reality, but I keep a few. I just can accept that I lost my sanity. Facts together with anything, thought of the fucking unfortunate tragedy. Inject me with drugs, was the fucking humanity. What was just emblematic, I gave a birth to the expansion of my mental capacity. They pegged the laws, delusional fantasy, but the washing on snap when I found out about neuroplasticity. And all that I've really been bestowed with the gift of sagacity. But also my good shitty attribute of veracity. You can't give me my shit about my vivacity, rhapsody. Probably better can automatically counter meditation, mendacity. But I keep on getting drastically panicky. Even though I'm a royal part of the panoply, candidly, I'm probably not speaking about me. I'm just pondering all the things that could be while I'm actively removing the rust of banality. When it gets automatically, mastermind mechanical and psychomanality. It's been going on for years and sick of total tyrannical magnetic compatible barbarity. So when I bring it to tears, taking sabbatically from my domain of the food chain to avoid the brutality. Release this metal strain and make way for new clonic classical speciality. Penetrate the illusory plane and avoid a calamity. With this legend remain, yes, I'm slightly insane. So when I suffer egoic fatality, I better get ready to say hi to my split personality. For the way, loving all pale sun and reality. Real love is not magic when it burns your bones. Fuck Satan, pulsating electrostatic pheromones. You rewind of all of what she shades and tones of the colours of a noble rainbow. Like odds and sound, a perceptible play, though it's untouchable and undetectable, indestructible and imperfectible, but still perfect and still sensitive and unprotectable. But you're sure gonna try and it won't even matter if you know you're gonna die. Fly straight to the top of the tallest mountain, take a sip of sweet nectar from the treasure wall I found to you. I say trash, you're gonna cry and that's the truth. Cause even though I might be beautiful and being adult, so bite the life and permanent real bitch, it'll come take a wife for your life and stab you straight to the heart like a debilitating knife blow. Until you can't tell whether you should stay or it's time to go. If you don't stick around to find out, you drop out without even getting a chance to know what's around the corner. So make peace with the past and try to let that shit go. Remember, if you don't, holding grudge can take its toll. Take it for somebody who knows. I'm a receptacle soul bank that needs an orc stitch. I stuck my hand on a dark hole but wound up like puppet mode. John Malkovich, when on the expiry time limit, they kick the bitch in the ditch. I'm stuck in the influence of a fucking evil witch. You overgrown spirit like a fucking deceiver grinch. I've been trying to be peace, but ever since I've been plotting on upheaval like a fucking medieval prince, trying to make a retrieval of my fucking regal division. And I'm all a split decision on when to use precision like a Lilo while I'm making my decision and use provision to avoid any needed collision, so I can recklessly dive on the reverse and perform a fucking exorcistic exorcism. Split the bars and have a replay and keep the persistent revision, so you can track and move me, my loyal, go back to a twisted prism. Then maybe you can put together a picture in a vision where I drifted off course and had to pick up another fucking itty bitty submission. And I was a teacher, a petty bitty from the beginning of my audition, but I'm clearly gifted or was afflicted in prison, or they need your permission, or the witty imposition. I'm an apparition, only exist in the scripture. I'm scripted, was born in a fiction, toy fisted, a limited edition. Came out the womb of the irritation, unassisted, got lifted, already addicted to musical composition. Then hinted that maybe one day I'd have the ambition to receive the celestial transmission, for the depicted premonitions or these sweet dispositions. Ditching out stricture, stop all with a limited ammunition, ready to take a machine politician on a hunted expedition like survival when they gave us on a fucking supposition. Until I had to balance my mutual opposition, got enlisted by the indoctrination system, grammatic your prohibition. Went through a mad phase, transition, grassland, I got stuck in an intermission till the lowers were forgiven and I accumulated superstition. Worked up the volition, the fucking explicit redefining me the worst stage magician. Try to keep me up in a cage, I come out of body like a motherfucking gym magician. Yeah, that's right, I'm in the goddamn win-win lotus position. So spin, lips on my dick for ratio, stop fellatio for your tuition. I might be in an jam of a bogus decision, but the election's the fraud and it's scam. Don't listen, now I gotta see the firing squad band. Don't know what they're missing. One of these days I'll try yoga, stop the sham. Stop listening in the wind, but open like with him in the bed and ram glisten. Clear up the psychosis, focus, hypnosis, get ferocious, focus and escape the loony bin. Go to the jungle, live up the land for a bit, wear another but a fucking animal skin. Denture to a ritualistic opus, come back as Moses without the sadistic grin, and hit a torch from a next of kin. And hope that he's atrocious enough to rid the planet of all the fucking hopeless locals and indulge us into the prophetic hypnosis of unnecessary sin. What happened to apotheosis? Where you all begin to praise gnosis, all this shit beginning ever. You're wondering why I'm not giving in to my evil twin. It's cause I'm clever and the darkness took a spiritual sever. Stash your most of the schizophrenic psychosis. Don't worry, I'm in no hurry, I won't interrupt my endeavor whatsoever. It's just a hypothetical diagnosis, more likely a case of combat neurosis. But that doesn't mean I don't need to get better lyrically speaking. I wrote these rhymes, there's no pure peaking ever. I kept it hush like a compressor, spitting gas through a suppressor. Sound like somebody just popped the fucking nutty professor. But I gotta ask myself, am I a successor and soon to be succeeded? Am I really even needed? I know my thoughts succeeded because the sprout will a flower. Or people ignore my warning and let someone else take all the power. I guess your friends my line say sweet or sour, but shit, I don't give a fuck, at least I try. It's all I needed to do to get a bit of peace inside.